Oh, is that a testicle?
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, what's going on, Syntell with the Intel? Hey, yo, Game of Thrones is back, baby.
Is it Game of Thrones?
I mean, technically, yes. Yes, we're about to watch The House of the Dragons, the first episode. This has been something that people have been waiting on for quite some time, and there's been a lot of naysayers and doubters. I am a naysayer and doubter because of how they left us with the last final couple of seasons of the original Game of Thrones, but I do have high hopes.
Because you've got high hopes. I don't know. That's the first thing. Yeah, sorry. Okay, high hopes.
Yeah, so we just got done watching like a breakdown of a review, everything you need to know before we watch some of the stories so that we can kind of re-jog our memory. You gotta keep in mind, it's been a while since we've seen some of this. So while we're reviewing this, there may be some things we may be missing, just like me missing my introduction of my beautiful host, Mikel Claire, right here. You like the way I segue that?
I was waiting. I was like, dang.
I know.
He's about to have a whole show and no introduction.
No, we're about to get this bad boy started. Hey, so without any further ado, make sure you give us those thumbs up because that's how the people know you're digging what we're giving you. Let's get started. Thanks, HBO.
It's late. I've never been late, ever.
With 10 adult dragons under its yoke.
Dang, 10.
That's a power in the world could stand against it.
Not with 10 dragons.
King Jaehaerys reigned over nearly 60 years of peace and prosperity. But tragedy had claimed both his sons, leaving his succession in doubt. Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
Really, let that woman rule.
The Prince Viserys Targaryen be made Prince of Dragonstone.
Oh, wow.
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit the Iron Throne.
Wow.
Sounds familiar.
Well, you know, it ain't gonna go without some problems.
Was itself.
It's interesting that they said that he ruled for 60 years. I'm like, how old was he when he took the throne?
Probably just a babe.
Just a young teenage boy.
The House of Targaryen. It's been a while since we've seen that sigil.
Three-headed. To see that what?
Sigil.
Oh, so what's the sigil?
That
Oh, it's called a sigil?
can be. It is now the 9th year of the King Viserys Targaryen's reign.
2 years
Before the death of the Mad King and the birth of his daughter.
Daenerys.
172 years before.
Before her birth? Is that what it said? Okay.
For her birth.
Why do I feel like a dragon's about to emerge in the
Oh, yeah,
clouds?
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Has to. You can't show the sky like
Yeah.
that.
I was like, there's a dragon coming. Of course, this is the house of the dragon, so.
Dragon Riders. All right, at least they started off right. Show us dragons. Show. Let's get this right.
Oh, you hear them? I want to hear. Are they going to bring back the old Game of Thrones intro?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Nah, I doubt it. It's going to be its own thing, I think.
But that would be so nostalgic.
Wow, look, enjoy this shot, though. Look at this. Oh, you hear that?
I do hear it. That's what made me think of it.
Hints of it.
That's what made me think of it. I want them to bring it in like that. Sound of wings flapping.
Man, this has been such a long time coming. It's odd that it's finally here. Wow, look at that.
It's a beautiful dragon.
It is. Checking my yo, don't walk up on me like that.
Right?
What's wrong
I don't know you.
Silax.
Silence.
Oh.
I think that's what he said.
Welcome back, Princess. I trust your ride was pleasant.
Try not to look too relieved, sir. Syrax is growing quickly. She'll soon be as large as Caraxes.
Oh.
That's almost large enough to settle.
Go hard, lads. Ayot.
So that's the big domed place where they used to keep all the dragons. Okay. Forgot the name of it. They've talked about it before. It was a place no more in the modern era.
No more.
Yeah.
Quaint little town.
So I wonder if that's like Flea Bottom, I think was the name of the hood. The hood part of Westeros. Of King's Landing.
That is hilarious. Did you call it Flea Bottom?
I think that's what it was called.
That
Flea
is
Bottom.
hilarious. instead of bottom of fleas.
Look at King's Landing. Wow.
Flying buttresses and the such.
Yeah. There's one thing you can say about this series. They've always done a really good job of the set design and costumes and all that. Yeah.
I do agree with that. And music.
Yeah, that part.
Fire!
Now take a bath. You stink of dragon.
You can only imagine what a dragon smells like.
A man called Kragas Drehar has styled himself the Prince Admiral of this triarchy. They call him the Crab Feeder, due to his inventive methods of punishing his enemies. No, Your Grace.
Rhaenyra, you're late. King's cupbearer must not be late. Leaves people wanting for cups.
I was visiting Mother.
On Dragonbank?
Yeah, dragons must have a very unique scent.
Most of the lords and knights are certainly on their way to King's Landing already. To turn them back
The
now...
tourney will take the better part of a week. Before the games are over, my son will be born. And the whole realm will celebrate.
Something's gonna happen to the baby.
I know it. And my heir will soon put all of this damnable hand-wringing to rest himself.
He doesn't have somebody to crack his egg for him? Crack and peel his egg?
Guess not.
Nope.
Just pour his drink?
Yeah, I mean, the King's cupbearer is busy riding dragons.
Yeah, so I guess, you got to crack his own hard-boiled egg.
God be good.
It's all right, sir.
Somebody sitting on the Iron Throne.
Probably her uncle. That's what I'm thinking.
Sparrow drivo se gauma kepu.
Yeah.
Hem palit nut stati lux daor. En sin drasma koda brimas tu daor.
Cargibagieri di demcois.
Se pa veso.
I like him already.
Sud cotion pradela rota.
Kodio terranno sit isa.
Exie ultrata.
Like Dark Sister.
Turn around.
Like Dark Sister?
I think maybe that's the name of a sword. A lot of times they name swords.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Our ancestry.
Remember, Valeria's already fallen.
Okay.
So everything over there has been totally destroyed. So there's only like fragments of some of that stuff that's left.
Okay.
If you answer with Lord something, Septimalo will be furious.
She's funny when she's furious.
Ah, those trees are ancient. They were
You're always
created
like
by the
this when
first,
you're worried.
the child people, something like that. I'll correct me in the chat, I'm sure.
You want him to have a son.
I want to fly with you on Dragonback, see the great wonders across the narrow sea and eat only cake.
I'm being serious.
I know
You gotta love that she knows what she wants.
it's quite
I
comfortable.
was with her till the cake. I love cake too, though.
Where are you going?
Home. The hour has grown late.
So those trees are kind of magical too. They like record everything that happens around them.
I do like the faces on there.
If the scepter sees this book, then the scepter. Rhaenyra!
It's interesting that the leaves are fall colors. Does that mean that...
The kingdom's going to fall?
No, that winter is coming.
Winter's coming.
Grown slightly,
What
Your
is
Grace.
that? Was that the grayscale?
The grayscale?
Oh, no, it's not. Ugh.
Pus?
The king has been under heavy stresses preparing for the birth. Bad humors of the mind can adversely affect the body.
It's true.
Whatever it is, it needs to be kept quiet.
He must be the hand.
Probably.
You should
Yeah.
reach it again, Mikel.
It's a wound that refuses to heal, Grand Maester. Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment.
Ooh, that's where they burn it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't they know dragons prefer heat?
After this miserable pregnancy, I wouldn't be surprised if I hatched an actual dragon. To celebrate the firstborn son that we presently do not have. You do understand that nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one. Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of
I've
pressure.
never been more certain of anything.
Oh. You know what that means.
I know it is my duty to provide you an heir. And I'm sorry if I have failed you in that I am. But I've mourned all the dead children I can.
Ooh, that's a lot of pressure.
He was like, regardless of this outcome, I'm done.
That is a lot. That's a lot of grief.
Meanwhile,
the brother was like,
Commander on the floor!
how smart is it to give the guy who's next in line potentially command of the troops?
powerful.
Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive. No longer. Beginning tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
Goodness.
Yeah. The popos out in the street.
You don't wanna go to war with a soldier.
Look at this.
Dang.
Police out there getting it in.
Ow. Oh, I see cheeks. What is happening? Oh, is that a testicle?
Yeah, I guess so.
Why does it have to be so brutal?
Guess you got to prove a point.
Cannot be allowed to act with this kind of unchecked impunity.
You think? Oh, he's actually there.
Brother?
My man, he didn't even wash the night off of him. Just, whew.
The criminal element should fear the City Watch.
Thank you for your support, Lord Corliss.
If only the prince would show the same devotion to his lady wife as he does his work, Your Grace.
Wow.
A good and honourable lady of the Vale.
In the Vale, men are said to fuck sheep instead of women. I can assure you, the sheep are prettier.
Dear me.
Goodness gracious.
Your own lady wife passed recently.
Oh, no.
He's like, yo, I still
Did
got
she
the
not?
stink of blood on me.
Yeah,
you
you
better sit down.
Talk about his wife, though.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Well, he brought up his wife first.
No,
Everybody looking at him like,
because it's not. He just murdered innocent people for no reason.
well, I don't think they were innocent. It's just that justice was just way over the top. So I think he said they were criminals, like they were rapists and all this other
Of course,
stuff.
that's what he's going to say. I think he just said that.
Well, he's not thinking about the veil right now.
You are Daemon Targaryen, rider of Caraxes, widow of Dark Sister. The king cannot replace.
Dark sister is.
Yeah, I
in
heard
there,
him.
but
Yeah.
By the news that I am happy to share,
Is it a boy?
Queen Emma has begun her labor.
Oh, begun labor. Okay.
May the luck of the Seven shine upon all combatants.
May it shine on you too, homie. 'Cause
I know.
It may not go the way you
I
think
don't
it's
think
gonna
it's
go.
going to.
Good fortune to you, cousin.
I would gladly take it if I thought I needed it.
He's a Baratheon. See the stag on the shield?
You know I'm not quite
Okay.
as
I know. But that's what makes this fun.
Tongues will not change the succession. Let them wag.
You better be careful with that.
Right?
Be with that open descent in front of you.
That's a cool shot.
It is. Hey. Dehorsed.
We just saw the king's brother. Oh, in the jousting. Yeah, he's supposed to. Yeah, there he is.
Uh-oh. That's an awesome helmet.
And for the gear for the horse, too.
Ugh. You'll die first.
Oh, they get to choose?
Yo, I'm gonna put your son out here.
Yeah, he's
Give
like,
him that work.
He's like, I'm gonna embarrass him because you tried to embarrass me.
Wow.
Oh, that must be
Her brother or something.
Yeah.
It's definitely a relative.
Yeah.
Hightower.
What did you just give him money for?
Betting.
Oh.
I'm saying you gotta put some money on this.
But you know what's gonna happen? He's probably gonna be embarrassed and then he's gonna like try to kill him or something. Oh, he took the horse out. That's not fair,
illegal.
is it?
That's gotta be illegal.
Nicely done, Uncle.
Thank you, Princess.
Now, I'm fairly certain I can win these games, Lady Alicent. having your favor. Would all be assured.
Man, that's disrespectful.
Well, you know, they got to be husband hunting too. But even though he's already taken.
It's disrespectful. It's just doing it all for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What's going on with the birthing?
Yep.
You talking to the hand first?
It's either a woman. I mean, it's either a girl or maybe the mom
We'll
passed.
see when we see his face.
Or maybe the baby didn't make it.
Uh-oh. He looks worried.
The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
Yeah,
Do
so that
something for her. We've given her as much milk of the poppy as we can.
they may have to cut the baby out.
And the day grows ugly.
Dang.
I wonder if this is how we should celebrate the birth of our future king.
Right?
Your Grace.
Yeah, they looking like.
If you would.
Well, because there's something. Either
They're gonna have to cut it out.
one of them are gonna have to go. Yeah. C-section.
Yeah, this is back then though.
Oh, I know. That's why he said the amount of blood loss.
Ain't no real anesthesia either. It's just milk of the poppy. Uh-oh. Is anybody gonna unhorse Damon with his cheating self?
Yeah, he cheated. I have no respect. Well, I had no respect when he cut the man's testes off.
It wasn't him per se, but he ordered it. He ordered it.
Yes.
Okay. Uh-oh. So it's the pretty boy against the prince. Squire better get up. Oh.
What happened?
I don't know.
I think she's just in pain, isn't she?
Well, they gave her milk of the poppy, which is like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like the heron.
Oh, okay.
Morphine. It's like morphine. That's a better way to
Okay.
put it. Oh, God, you hate to see it happen.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't.
Don't be scared.
Oh, why is this the first episode?
Oh, and good lord.
Why is this the first one?
Oh, damn. Oh.
Look.
Oh, he's skidding out on the pole. You better get on your. Oh, he's off his horse, ladies and gentlemen. Man, knocked you off your horse and skidded you up.
Targaryen wishes to continue in a contest of arms.
Anyway, you really want this?
Oh, he's got like the
I'll
ball.
put
What's it
this
called?
mace on you, ball and mace.
Ball and mace, yeah, I knew. Not if they cut it out right after they take her.
I don't know. I don't think they. I don't think they give any regard to her comfort or any of that. They just need the air out. Is it a boy?
I can't see it.
Oh yeah, they gutted her. Like there is no coming back from that at all. Don't. You're celebrating, homie. Damn.
She said this is the last one.
And it was.
Yeah.
Gods, he's Dornish.
I was
He's
hoping
what?
to ask for the
Dornish.
princess's favor.
So Dorne is like one of the last kingdoms to yield.
Oh, okay. I don't think so. I think that you're gonna see the baby with her.
Oh wow. You called it.
Please.
Look at him.
Daemon has ambition, yes, but not for the throne.
He's like, what, you see the laugh? He's like, you know me not, brother. I'll cut your throat.
I will not sit here and suffer crows that come to feast on their corpses.
Not a point. It ain't even been 24 hours yet.
But the hard part is, if somebody kills him, which is very likely,
Yeah.
or if he dies of grief or, a heart attack, stress, whatever, or that
Then the realm
incision
is
on
gonna
his
be-
back or whatever
Yeah,
that
oh,
pussy
that's
thing
right.
is, then they need
right.
to know what's up.
Oh, actually, wait a minute, though. Because if he marries again, oh, and it's a fresh, brand new young woman that probably could, I see what the hand is trying to do. Okay. That's actually not a terrible move from a political standpoint.
He toasted Prince Balon,
The king's son.
styling him the heir for a day.
Oh my gosh.
By order of your king.
Without quarrel. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, no,
they
homie.
was ready.
Yeah, no, homie. Why you coming up here?
Ooh.
I love that he has on like the blood red sleeves.
If we don't mind our own histories, it will do the same to us. Targaryen must understand this to be king. Or queen.
Say what now?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yo, but the thing is, if you make her queen, then that gives his wife more like, yo, you didn't get me because I was a woman and you just put another woman that's going to be the heir. That's not going to sit well.
No, but...
His sister, yeah.
No, I get it, but... Yeah, it's going to be a battle between the three of them.
And shall defend them against all enemies in good faith and without deceit.
That's a
I
dope
swear this
dragon,
by the
too.
oath
It is. It's got the same color scheme as him.
You going to take your lady?
Yeah, back to his wife.
Strong enough to unite the realm against the cold and the dark. Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Ah! That's a hell of a secret.
It almost looks like Spanish inspired, which I think is beautiful.
Ah.
Her outfit.
No.
First of his name. King of the Andals and the
His
Roynar.
dragon and
and
he's
the first
out.
men. Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
I love that it's black and red. It's super dope. It's a big responsibility.
Yes, it is.
Hear the music?
Uh-huh. Woo! Yo, you hear them. You hear them dragons.
They're getting ready.
Yo! Game of Thrones may be back. It may be back. That was a great first episode. That was really good. As somebody who is a full-blown naysayer, I am a naysayer because of how it left. And yes, I know the original creators aren't here and they're not going to spoil everything. And George R.R. Martin has more of a say in this one, but it just feels good to see some quality storytelling.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I wasn't sure what to expect. And there's still some things that I don't really follow, like who's who, and in terms of going back to Game of Thrones and trying to like compare to who's related to who and that type of thing. Mm-hmm. So that's going to take me a little while, which is understandable because it has been quite a while.
It has been some time.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm really eager to find out what's going to happen. And I know this heir to the throne thing is about to be a problem.
Yeah, because we have it's some interesting things because we have King Viserys, whose sister should have been or could have been the heir to the throne,
oldest,
but due to popular belief in the vote by the small council or the council of people that came in, they were like she's unworthy, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that she's a woman. Okay?
Yeah, that is what it was.
Right. So then we have
Daemon.
Yeah, Daemon, who's quick on the steel, hothead. Ambitious, knows what he wants, but he has to play to the side because his brother was who's going to be, the next heir and ends up becoming the next heir. And now he has to make an heir for himself. And it's just a one big cluster F because his son didn't make it. His wife is dead. And the only heir he has left is yet another woman, which is going to be a three-way beef, like we said, between his sister, his daughter, who's now the rightful heir to the crown, and his brother.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I like that we have a little bit of character development in terms of like their personalities and what they would be possibly as an actual king or queen. Would love to know more about the sister.
Yeah.
Because we don't know a whole lot about her yet, but she seems like she can handle herself.
Yeah.
I feel like she has this air about her. Get what I did there? This air, no pun intended. This air about her that she can handle herself if she needs to.
Well, maybe. I mean, she was smart enough to put her husband on the council.
Yeah.
That way she will always know how things are moving without having to be there. That's really smart. Another smart move that I see is the Hand of the King, Otto Hightower, and he positioned his daughter to console the king at his time of need when there was nobody else there. At first, it seemed like a sexual kind of thing, right? It's like, give yourself to the king. And even that is an interesting and relatively smart move as well, because if he can get into the favor of the king, of the current king, and become pregnant, then that is the next heir, and he and his standing will be secure. That was one of the main things that Daemon was saying, is that Otto's the only power he can get is the power that he has to create himself. and he put his daughter in that position. It's an uncomfortable thing, but I get it. I was like really jarred at first. I'm like, damn, that's really foul, but it's really smart.
No, but I'm sure those type of things back then happened all the time. So I can see how that's what they're doing. I don't like it. I don't, but I have a different perspective just because as a woman, I think it's completely degrading and horrible. But.
Well, yeah. No. Let me be clear. It is horrible to use your daughter as a political move and a political gesture. But the reality of the situation based off of where they are, and you are trying to protect everybody, the best way to protect is to get in good with the king. So, but whatever, regardless.
Yeah.
There's some interesting stuff too, that there was like a bit of a callback to some previous tendencies, and that is one of my favorite characters is Tyrion Lannister. I drink and I know things, and he had a thing for a woman of the night, and that was like not his first love, but one of his biggest loves. And then we see the same thing going on with Daemon and his little lady of the night. Maybe the only thing that can maybe calm his nerves, keep him from going on a tear. Okay, what did you think about the set design, the costumes, special effects, all the things that were visually pleasing?
The dragon was beautiful. The way that it looked like it was a real dragon. It looked like it was really there, and I thought that was beautiful, beautifully designed. The colors, the fact that Daemon's dragon is also red and black. It's a red dragon with black. I like that whole aspect of the evil and blood, and so that I loved. Costume design is beautiful as well. The hair, the makeup, the actual outfits. Because like we said, the new heir. Her outfit when she was getting her, heirdom, she was Rhaenyra. It was absolutely gorgeous. So that made me very excited to see like what's to come as far as like the special effects go.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sold on Rhaenyra at first until I saw her, act the part, and in the very end when she just, when she's sitting there processing everything, you can see her processing everybody bending the knee, and then processing everything that her father's telling her, and then just this big heavy burden that she's going to have to carry. She did it like a champ, and they had her dressed beautifully. I thought that was really well done. She's
going to be a force to reckon with. I can tell already.
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is that we already heard that she said that she wasn't, about all of the pomp and circumstance that goes along with being a princess. She wanted to be a warrior, so we already know that she's got that in her. So that's going to be kind of interesting too. Because
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you don't want to. Maybe the kingdom may assume that she doesn't have that in her like a man would, but she's asking questions about that, which implies to me that she wants that.
Yeah, like a man might. Yeah, because not all men have that either. But definitely. She's gonna be dope. That's all I could say, because I just know, and I know Alicent is gonna have some type of role too. Her handmaiden or whatever.
Yeah, well, I think this is gonna be the beef. I'm telling you, I'm betting that she's going to end up being the king's confidant. They wouldn't have set that up for that to not happen, and then that's going to be in direct conflict with her heir, with her future kingdom, as far as Regalia is concerned. So I think they're going to have to butt heads. We see them as friends now, but I don't know how that's going to hold.
Yeah. And poor queen, the poor queen.
Yeah.
That just was heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh. So let's talk about that for a second. So one of the things that's really popular about Game of Thrones is just how kind of like raw it can be.
Okay.
Be it with like everything from the Red Wedding to just people just being drawn and quartered to crazy sex scenes and stuff like that. How are you feeling regarding their takes on that now? We've seen brothels, we've seen the Kingsguard, go out at night.
Well, here's the thing, and for me, it's funny because I associate more with like HBO than necessarily with Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So I expect to see somebody's breast and somebody's booty. Let's just be real. And we saw many of those.
Right.
So I'm not as taken aback because I just kind of know going in, as far as like HBO is concerned, anything is probably possible. So, I mean, seeing the baby cut out was a bit much for me as someone who has had a C-section. I was like, oh no.
Raw and uncut.
Yeah, I was like, no. And she didn't have, a spinal or
nothing that one around. Milk of the poppy.
Yeah, nothing
That's
to
all
kind of
you get.
Yeah, so that was, but like I said, it's of the time, so I kind of can understand. So it didn't bother me. Even like the axe in the face, I guess it's just, I don't know. And I hate that I'm desensitized to this kind of stuff, but I just expect it with HBO. So.
Yeah, I think we all are. I think he hit all the great tones, great storytelling, some really good acting, beautiful sets, some great action sequences. Some of the stunts that was going on during the jousting was really good, and it's got me on the edge of my seat. So I approve of this.
Yeah, and I love the diversity. I'll be honest, I like to see diversity in cast. So I think that's beautiful as well. So I'm looking forward to see how that plays out. Yeah.
I mean, it's got some stiff competition coming up around the corner because we have some of Tolkien's old stuff that's going to be on Amazon Prime regarding like the rings. So it'll be we'll be competing for space in that. So it's going to be an interesting time, which is going to be really great for us, the viewers. Hey, let us know what you thought regarding this early introduction into the House of Dragons. What did we get right? What did we get wrong? Of course, be nice in the comments, and of course, if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel, and of course, check out Mikel Claire's channel.
Oh yeah, Snooty Vegans.
Snooty Vegans.
I got and so if you subscribe to my channel, you will understand that this beautiful lock journey does include frizz, and that is part of the process. So lock journey, vegan lifestyle, and life as I know it. So hopefully there will be a link in the description, and you should check it out, subscribe, and join me on my journey.
Definitely, there will be a link in the description. Make sure you click it. Hey, and with that being said, we will catch you on the next episode. All right,